Good morning, my friends. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I have a special story that I want to read to you called The Family Pet. And we've been learning all about pets this week. So this is another story about pets I think you guys are really going to like. And if you look at the pictures, you'll notice these aren't drawings. These are real pictures, photographs that someone took maybe with a camera or with their phone. So we know that this is a real story. It really happened. And this is going to give us lots of information because it's called informational text. It's text or words about real information. And when I'm reading this story, I want you to listen for those vocabulary words that you've been learning and give me a little twinkle when you hear those words. All right, let's get started. The family pet. Imagine adding someone new to your family. What a change that would be. How would you adjust? What would you think about? Choosing a family pet takes careful thought. This animal will share your home for many years. Your pet should fit your lifestyle, how you live from day to day. Any kind of pet, from a fish to a cat, will depend on you for all of its basic needs. Every member of your family must agree to take this responsibility. You are about to meet 3 families. Each family chose a different pet and took on a different amount of responsibility. Each family had its own reason for choosing the right pet for their lifestyle. Okay, so let's see what the first family is. Now it's time to meet the Park family. Let's learn about their lifestyle. This will help you understand this family's choice of a pet. The Parks live in a small apartment in a city. They like their home, but sometimes they wish they had more space. The Park children want to get an indoor pet because they do not have any outdoor space, such as a yard or a porch. Mr. and Mrs. Park asked their children to think about the cost of a pet too. They do not want to spend a lot of money on food, equipment, and care from a veterinarian or a pet doctor. The Park parents are also very busy. They are willing to get a pet, but the children will have to take care of it by themselves. The Park family decides to get some fish. They bought 3 goldfish in a small tank. The worker at the pet store taught the children how to keep the tank clean and how to feed the fish. Caring for 3 goldfish takes up very little time and space. Compared to many other pets, fish require little responsibility. So that's the Park family. Would you want a goldfish at your house? Do you have a goldfish maybe? I think he looks like he's enjoying it. Okay, let's check on the next family. Let's meet our second family, the Daysons. This family lives in a house outside of a city. The Daysons are active people who like to be outside, and they are not at home very much. This means that they are too busy to walk a dog or play with a cat every day. Still, the family would like an entertaining pet to enjoy. After visiting a bird breeder, the Dayson family bought 1 male parakeet. That's the parakeet right there. Back at home, Mr. and Mrs. Dayson helped their children as they learned to care for their bird. Each day, they must change the parakeet's food and water and tidy up the cage. Then, every 2 weeks, the cage and bird toys need a thorough cleaning. The children take turns doing this task. It's often time to play. Parakeets are fun pets that like to be held. The family has learned that they can train their parakeet to talk. The key is to speak clearly and slowly and to repeat the same words. If the Daysons are patient, their bird will start to mimic or copy the words they say. The Daysons, our bird family, chose a medium responsibility bird. I think she's enjoying him. Okay, last family. Ooh, a puppy. Our last family, the Johnsons, spent a long time planning for a pet. Each family member promised to give plenty of time and attention to an animal. The Johnsons live in the country. They have a lot of space inside and outside, and they love to spend time outdoors. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson also have enough money to spend on food, toys, pet equipment, and veterinarian visits. The Johnsons want a social animal. They like to cuddle and play with a pet. They would also like to spend time training an animal. The Johnson family decided to adopt a golden retriever puppy. Before they picked up their dog, they set up a weekly schedule for feeding, cleaning, and walking the dog. Then they chose a name. What would you name him? They named him Logan. The Johnsons were ready for a high responsibility pet. Still, they did not realize just how much time and love Logan would need. Mrs. Johnson and her daughter stayed up all night with the puppy for the first week. Everyone finally settled into a routine. Like the Parks and the Daysons, the Johnson family knew that they made the right choice for their family pet. So, do you guys have a pet at your house? Would you like a pet? Why don't you talk to your parents about the different responsibilities it takes to have a pet? Some pets take a lot of responsibility, and some pets just take a little bit of responsibility. So why don't you talk to your parents about that? All right, bye guys. Have a great day.